Hello. Testing 1, 2. We're going to start ignoring ads because ads suck. I'm going to zoom out just a tad bit. Hello, Cassie. Hello, Sammy. How are you all doing? So, in case you guys... Well, this stupid ad. Hold up. I was hoping I could get rid of it. No, in this case, I might as well sit in 0.5. This sucks. Only way to get out of this is to go all the way to frickin' full out. That sucks. Okay, live editing at its finest, people. Yeah, High School DxD waifu. This... Okay, so Sammy already knows this because Sammy helped me. But anyone else, Sammy helped me make this list a little bit. Main reason is, long story short, I just didn't know where to draw lines, and me and Sammy basically said, there are no lines. That's basically what it came down to. Me and Sammy are like, yeah, just no lines. Anime has no lines. Why, why should we? So, Sammy, I know you're in chat. Should I go from lowest to highest or highest to lowest? I don't think it really matters, but... Also, hopefully stream latency is decently low. We're also going to hope I don't get, banned from YouTube for this. Fingers crossed, everyone. Fingers crossed. Lowest to highest. Okay. Starting at low tier, where it was this one, right? I always get the blue hair ones confused, especially this far zoomed out. Yeah, that's her. Yeah, okay. So this is one of Raynier's cronies. Absolutely hate every single one of them. So, yeah, hence her spot at the very low tier. Next is, if I can find her, Rainier herself. Still hate her. Then another one of her cronies. They're all right there together. I hate every one of them. And this is Ryzer, who is a stray devil. A little too freaky for me, which is saying something. So, I'm gonna be honest. I forgot the order of the rest of it. I had everything perfectly ordered out and everything, but I forgot, which is a good thing. Luckily, I do have it screenshot, so I know who goes where. Where is... Oh, yeah. Next was... this was Ryzer's... Yeah. I've even forgot her name. That's just how much I care about her. Oh god, this is great. We love to see scuff streams. Yeah, I even forgot her name. Isabella? I think something along those lines. These bottom tiers, I just care nothing about them. This is another one of the ones in Ryzer's period. Just not a fan at all. And plus, for Ryzer's periods, there's like next to nothing known about most of them, which makes them really, really hard to place. Because it's hard to place something that you just have absolutely no clue about. I mean, even especially like personality wise, like looks, I guess you can see, but with no personality driving being a driving force, it just it's not it. It's not it. Oh jeez, I'm tired. I probably shouldn't be doing it this late, but I digress. Up next is Jean. Was her name? I don't know. Just not a fan. Personality wise, I don't think we know too terribly much. Not a fan of look wise. Just not for me. Personal opinions. Personal opinions. Also, feel free to leave your list down in the comment section below, or even type it in chat. I would very much so like to know everyone else's list. And I'm gonna be straight honest, I don't even remember who this is. This is the most scuffed ranking stream ever, and I love it. Yeah, I don't even remember who she is. Just not a fan design wise in the first place. All I need to know. Where is and her? I'm pretty sure this was one of the 72 pillars. And I forgot what her name was. I know she was one of the bigger ones, but just not a fan design wise at all. That's really what this came down to. Like for most of this, it's just I'm not a fan design wise. What thing? Oh, the opinion thing? Yeah, it is. I'm stupid. I'm not that stupid, Sammy. I was gonna type it in the description, but then I realized one very small fact. No one reads that. Next is Tsubaki, Sona's queen. Decent abilities, just not the biggest fan look-wise of her at all. Personal preference, I guess. And then this was Ria's mom, I think. So this was, yeah, this was Ria's mom. Which she's okay. She's no Ria's because redheads are great, but she's okay. Also, her power though from the demon or from the devil clan that she comes from, I do like because Ria's gets the same power. This was one of Sona's pieces. I could tell you exactly which one if I could freaking see to read. Night. I feel like this is more the same thing with like Sona's pieces. I mean, we know that more about the personality, but there's still just not a lot. I'm pretty sure this is one of the ones that could stand up to Kiba though, and Zenovia, which might not be as strong, but that's a pretty big accomplishment considering Kiba has sword birth and Zenovia is just an overall like has a bunch of holy swords. So not a bad standing if she can almost stand up to them. Plus she's cute. Might as well call it how it is. Sorry, I have to keep flipping back and forth to like check chat, everything else. This was a Baden. She's from the House of Baden. I'm pretty sure she's a queen there or the head. I don't remember which. I mean, her power is cool because, the power to absorb other magical attacks and then, reflect them. Pretty cool. And plus, she can also teleport with those powers, which I think is kind of broken. Zenovia's wife. Yes, Sammy, I know you like Zenovia. We all know you like Zenovia. Up next is Ryzer's Knight. Again, not much info on her. Besides, I'm pretty sure the only like personality info we have is at least she does care about like the comrades and I can't speak today. She's basically caring for friends. Long story short, but most of these lower ones we just know next to nothing about. I'ma just be honest. This is more of a looks ranking for the lower ones than anything else. Especially the lower in the medium tier we go. Up next is a human girl who is a bigger pervert than I am. I'm gonna just call it now. I don't even care to say it. She's worse than me and Issei. Zenovia is great, Sammy. I won't try to convince you otherwise. Zenovia is great. And she does seem like your type. It seems like you like being, pushed around and everything. So Sammy might set me on fire for that one. What's a lie, Sammy? If you put Comico anywhere other than waifu tier, I'm gonna be upset. Oh my god, I got Smithy and Bobby in here? Nini? Well, welcome in, Bobby. Welcome in, Smithy. Sammy, what's a lie? And, you'll just have to wait until we get up to waifu tier. Because there are only two in waifu tier. Who they are? You guys will not know yet. Keegan, Fire Monkey, yo, is the like? Did every one of the hooligans just be like, "Yo, let's just go watch JJ"? Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for showing up. How are y'all doing today? Or night, I guess. A bit better descriptive word, I guess. Where is man sitting at 100? Like just sitting at 100% makes these things hard to see. Also, the lie is someone is a bigger pervert than you. Sammy, why you gotta call me out like that? I'm desperate. I would waifu any of them. Okay, Keegan, I feel that. JJ has a crush on someone, but JJ can't tell you all who. So anyway, normal human chick Kendo, we don't really see much of them, of her and the other one if I can find her here. We don't see much of either of them. I don't really know much besides that they hate perverts, which means they would hate me. Why is Ravel? Ravel is not in very low, Bobby. That is not Ravel. That is one of Rainier's fallen angel cronies. Also, I said thought I was already banana. Thank you, Smithy. Um, man, flipping back and forth between chat is difficult. Note to self: set stream up better. Pretty sure this is one of Ryzer's bishops or pawns. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Any of Ryzer's people, pretty much, we just know nothing about. Just don't matter. I hate to say that, but like, that's one of Ryzer's pieces. Where that's one of Ryzer's pieces. Like, all of Ryzer's pieces are so much lower than what they probably should be, strictly because we just know absolutely nothing about them whatsoever. And it's sad, but it's so true. So, now, the next two I'm ranking solely for looks because I'm going to be honest, I don't even remember who the hell they are. If y'all can tell me who they are and anything about them, being these two, fire away. I have absolutely no clue who they are. Yeah. I thought it was Ravel at first, but then I realized that Ravel is Ravel is right here, where my cursor is. So, just a quick question for anyone who's watched High School DxD. Do you know who either of these two are? I remember seeing her whenever Issei went on one of his harem speeches, but I knew nothing about her whatsoever. I couldn't even find her on the wiki, and same with her. Because I thought it was LeFay Pendragon, but that is her, so I have no idea who it is. Not the slightest. Better treat Lady Leviathan right. Which Leviathan, though? Because remember, there are multiple. Well, I guess Sona is a sea tree, but I digress. Okay, I'ma just go ahead and get mid tier pretty much. Well, it says high tier. It's mid tier in terms of the list. At the highest spot of this, we have Riaz. Because I feel like Riaz is pretty basic, well rounded overall. I mean, very, very well rounded, but I digress. Holy shit. And right next to Riaz is Sona. Okay, Sona. Sona, thank you. I kind of like Sona's personality, just a little bit, but she's more of a mystery when it comes to a romantic side. So, I feel like Sammy's wanting to do some un-PG 13 things with Riaz. Just by what Sammy said in chat. Oh god, we love to see it. Oh, Ross Weissa. Caring and shy is my personality type, but I don't know why. I'm just not the biggest fan of her. I feel like so far she hasn't contributed much to the series. I would like to see her more. I need some tissues. Why do you need some tissues? I'm confused, Sammy. I'm a butcher her first name because I'm not gonna lie, I even forgot it. She is a Leviathan as well, and this is one of Sona's sisters. Igvio? I Igvalit? Igvalit? It's something along those lines. I can't even remember her. I just remember her last name's Leviathan, and that's what makes her important. She's one of Issei's bishops, if I'm not mistaken. Sammy, if you can help me out here, because I forgot if she was a bishop or a rook. Because I don't think Issei has any pawns. I know no, she has to be a. Or no, she is Issei's queen. I remember. This is Issei's queen whenever he's actually able to have his own peerage. I remember now. To stop drooling, what do you think I'm about? I don't know, Sammy. At this point, I don't know. This is one of Sona's pawn knights something. Again, I can't see this far away. Jesus Christ, my vision is terrible. Bishops. Sort of the same thing. The reason me and Sammy placed her above like some of the others is, well, we know a little bit of her personality and the fact that her power is to reflect magic back. So, at least she has some kind of cool factor. And then the same with Ruruko. And she actually gets traded to Zenovia's peerage as a pawn from Sona. Wow, I can actually remember some of this. This is kind of insane. Where is she? I'm gonna be honest. I forgot whose bishop this was, but I know that she was smart enough to find Issei's weakness and strip to beat him in a rating game. That's all I really need to know. Someone who's using their charm to beat Issei. Pretty standard, stock standard, basic. And then we have probably one of Sammy's favorites, the Bomb Queen herself. The one who beat Akino, but only through the use of Phoenix Tears. She would have lost to Akino any other time. And I felt like that was a really cheesy way of taking Akino out of the game. It was kind of stupid. But I digress. And she's a sub, and well, yeah. that really says all I need to say. This was Ryzer's pawn, who was able to somewhat beat Issei. I'm pretty sure Konako realized her strength, if I'm not mistaken. It's her or the other one. But the fact that she and, well, it took two others. But the fact that she and Issei can, kind of duke it out without Issei beat her via dress break. The one superpower I wish I had. The amount of people I could use it on is enormous. Now, this was one of Sona's rooks? No, knight. Yeah, knight. And she has a Shield of Aegis, which is part of the reason I put her there. She's also pretty hot. Blue hair and all. But yeah, she's decently strong, seems cool, and actually has, some type of personality to her, unlike most of the ones here. As I said, unlike most of them, some of them might, but, most of these are from Ryzer, so we don't know much on them, which is sad. I wish they'd go more in detail. Jesus, I should really get a bit soon, but whatever. This was Ryzer's Rook that was able to go toe-to-toe with Konako. I personally remember this. And I remember Konako getting her in a submission hold while Issei dress broke the three pawns that he was fighting. I thought that was funny as hell. I normally picture Konako just, punching people in the face, not actually using a submission move. This is one of Ryzer's pawns, if I'm not mistaken. Again, same thing with the other ones. I'm pretty sure we ranked her higher just because we know a tad more about her and a little bit more about her power, but that's about it. And she's decently cute. Then we have Lefay. Here you go. Lefay Pendragon, daughter of King Arthur and Morgan Le Fay. Gee, who would have thought? Really good at magic. Very hot, very cute. Easy enough. And then finally, to finish off this tier, probably going to be one of the most controversial ones to rank would be the twins that Ryzer has as his pawns. Also, ones that got dress broke along with Mira. It's Il and Nil were their names. Wow, the fact I'm remembering things. Jesus. That's something that doesn't happen often. Yeah, this is probably the most controversial one that I'll rank because they're lollies. But as I said, considering the anime has no boundaries, I mean, might as well just have none for a tier list ranking like this. Whoop! I did not mean to scroll up there. Well, now we go one tier higher. We can start off with Ossia. Ossia is pure bait, but she's also, pure because she was basically a nun. And I also find it funny how much she tries to stand up to like Ria's and Akino and all the other girls when she's nowhere near equipped for that, to say the least. But I appreciate purity, and ruining purity is, kind of my thing. So, next is Grafia, which is Sir Zax's wife and queen. And from what I know about Sir Zax, she's probably wild in relationships. And on top of that, she is a very smart business person, and that always comes in handy, especially when you're poor and broke like me. And see, then that gives me more money to throw back at you all if we make good investments. Pretty, standard things, I make money, I throw money at people. It is what it is. This is one of Sona's other bishops. Decent power and everything, but she's hot. That's the main reason she's here. I think she's absolutely hot. There's no other way around it. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I'm gonna finish ranking this, and I want y'all to tell me who you think is where. Up next, even though we don't know quite as much about them, are the two cat pawns of uh, Ryzer. The fact that I can still pronounce this, whatever. Uh, yeah, I like cat girls. That's all there is to this ranking. They're cat girls. I like cats. They're twins. Everything is in alignment. Care about nothing else. So we have. Oh, next up is probably the Leviathan y'all were talking about, being Seraphal. She dresses up as a magic girl. She's cute, she's adorable, and super powerful. As Sona said, you attacking just a little bit could blow up an entire country or continent, whichever it was. Point is, super strong, super cute. We love to see it. So up next is a character I personally don't know a lot about, but I know she's a vampire. And that's all I really need to know. It's an actual female that looks like Gasper. That's all I need to know. To be honest, Gasper was the biggest trap ever, and the fact that we actually got a female, basically, like form of Gasper, that's all I needed to know. Care about nothing else. Suck my blood all you want. Oh man, that's going against someone's out of context channel. I guarantee it. Okay, to finish off this tier, we have Kuroka, Koniko's sister, again, cat girl. The reason I ranked her lower is I didn't like her initially, but I do like the fact that she teases, and she's a cat girl, and she's Koniko's sister, so... I mean, there's not much to it. I mean, it's pretty substandard basic where they're at. So, I will tell you now, there are... now, here, let's just do it this way. Before I rank, goddess and waifu, in chat, since there are only two in waifu tier, I want you guys to say who you think the number one and number two waifus are. Sammy is not allowed to say, because Sammy knows. So I want to see what the rest of y'all think. It'll be very interesting. Sammy, you're not allowed to guess, because you know who my number one and number two are. I know your number one and number two is Zenovia and Irina. Irina. Jesus, her name is a little bit of a pain to say. But, that's okay. Also, I will say, while we wait, this is Tsubaki again. They, for some reason, included her twice. I have no idea why. But it is what it is. Sammy, I know what you want. You want Zenovia to drill you with, Durandon. I get it. I get it, Sammy. I get it. Jesus, Sammy's about to kill me. If Sammy says yes, then I'm going to die. Also, thank you everyone for showing up. I hope your day's been going great. I'm gonna go ahead and start this next tier. So, I put Irina at 3. Angel, pure, holy. I mean, it's the same thing as Ossia, but I personally think Irina looks better. Personal opinion. Up next is Akino. I mean, it's Akino. She likes sucking fingers, which is a little weird, but inflict all the pain you want on me. I'm okay with it. That's all I got to say. This is easy enough, I guess. Um, yeah, I've forgotten her name. I just remember she's the yokai queen, and she's a kitsune, and she's a milf, and yeah, but that's all. Oh, and she's flirtatious and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much all I need to know. I have very basic standards. Very, very basic standards. So I have a total of 4 left. I'm gonna put her up here with Tsubaki. They're the same thing, but I digress. I changed my mind. You moved Zenovia. Don't like. Hey, Sammy. Strictly because of what you said, we would do yesterday. I will move Zenovia up to waifu tier for you. How does that sound? I don't even know if you remember what you said yesterday. I hope you do. Um, Here, let's just go ahead and finish the list. Up next is her daughter. Again, another very controversial one, but yeah, no lines drawn. She has eye catch art. Like, come on. Okay. And then specifically because Sammy requested. Specifically because Sammy requested. So, my number one waifu is Ravel. Every time, like every day of the week, absolutely no question. Not normally the biggest fan of blondes, but Ravel is absolutely amazing. Konica and then Zenovia per Sammy. So, pretty basic list. Comico Cat Girl, and I like the fact that she starts out hating and then has a really soft side. Especially once Issei finds out that she's part cat. That was very interesting. Which I saw it coming because Neko's part of her name, but like, it was still cool to see, especially the little ears and the tail. You know, I'm a basic guy, okay? And yeah, again, Zenovia for saying, but Zenovia is cool. My only thing against her is she's a little, just a tad, just a tad over pushy. But at the end of the day, it doesn't make her bad. Although I'm not sure how I'd feel with her wanting to have a kid with me after only knowing each other for a few days. I feel like that's just a tad much. But so there's my list. What do y'all think? I know Sammy's happy now because I moved Zenovia. Also, make sure to leave a like on the stream if you haven't already, and thank you all for coming out. After this, I'm gonna see if I can find a raid target really quick. So, give me. Yes, Sammy, I know you're very happy. So I'm gonna go back to this screen real quick while I try and find us a raid target. I really need to stream more. This was fun. Now, I think I know who we're gonna raid because they're doing, well, Galen raided them earlier, and they're doing a 10,000 subscriber special. Whoa. Let's not do that. So for those of you who haven't seen yet, Beacon of Nick is doing a 10,000 subscriber special. And I think we should go raid him. So, hashtag, okay, my F doesn't want to capitalize. Fiery Giraffe Rig, if I could spell raid, and we're going to be going and raiding Nick. Please only type the raid tag once in chat. Thank y'all for coming out. It's been a pleasure. Peace out.